Welcome back to the Everton Save here on FC25. We've taken on board a significant portion of your tactical feedback for today's episode. We obviously unlocked, partially, Dominic Calvert-Lewin's potential in the previous episode where he bagged a couple of goals, 2 from open play, 1 from the penalty spot. But you guys have been quite keen on me to switch from a 4-4-2 to a 4-2-3-1, and also for... to be fair, he's been our best striker in the save so far, Iliman Ndiaye, to be the man that spearheads that attack. You've also been very vocal about Dwight McNeil playing centrally. So I'm now playing him at cam, retraining him at cam, and we've brought Jack Harrison into the starting lineup to play out wide at this particular moment in time. So that is the current change to the tactics, based on all of your feedback from the first few episodes. Kind of collated it over 3 or 4 episodes to ensure that I got the right thing for what you guys were suggesting. There was a strong suggestion as well to maybe try a 3-back to get Branthwaite, Tarkowski and O'Brien in the starting lineup all together. I'm apprehensive to do that because I don't feel that comfortable with 3-back formations, but this is what I'm running effectively now at the moment with a balanced setup with a 4-2-3-1. Just balanced tactical preset, and then we've got obviously players that are out of position at the moment, like Harrison and McNeil, won't be able to have their roles be too good, but we can obviously train that as time goes by. And Harrison's only on loan, so I'm not really going to look to train him too much. We're, of course, looking to bring some new players in the January transfer window to help flesh out the squad and improve the quality in it as well. We're in the month of November today. We're currently 13th in the league. We hope to be higher after the end of today's episode. It's Southampton away to start, then West Ham away, Brentford at home, and Manchester United away as well. Some difficult games today, but we're going to start with the Saints one, and I'm actually going to sim that as the first game of the day, because on paper, it should be the easiest fixture. And then from there, we should be able to hopefully play the others and stand a good chance of getting some good results. So you can see that the squad are a little bit tired, but unfortunately in most areas, I don't really have that much alternative at the moment. So we'll leave it as is for now. I'm going to try the quick sim one more time before I commit to doing the interactive sim each time. And that's worked quite well for us. Lindstrom out on the right-hand side grabs a brace, and Jack Harrison out on the left-hand side started us off in the second minute. So that's a dream start so far, which is great. Proves, at least in part, that the tactic is working as well. I do actually have a couple of youth players that have been scouted that you guys might be intrigued by. A couple, or one at least, that is almost certainly potential to be special. We have found 64 to 85 potential Felix Young, who's 64 rated already here at the moment, and is down as a cam. Makes sense for him to stay at cam, but could be utilised as a wide man at some point with decent pace and half-decent crossing. I'm probably going to train him as a advanced playmaker, more so than anything else. Get that dribbling up, most importantly, as well. And then, you may have already noticed, Carey here. 83 to 94 potential for young Michael Carey. 4 play styles as well. Dead ball, flare, first touch, and long throw. He looks quite good, mate. 80 sprint speed, 73 acceleration. So, pace-wise, he's already pretty good, mate. But we're going to concentrate on the technical stats for him here. Probably with wide playmaker, because his agility and balance are okay. His dribbling's only 43, though. I would like to get that up. So, maybe inside forward is what we move to after we've done, or maybe even winger. Although I want his passing up as well. I'll do wide playmaker. Basically, he's going to be good enough that we can train him in multiple different roles and make the most of him as time goes by. So I might even call Felix, in fact, I am going to call Felix Young up to the first team and send him out on loan. Actually, Michael Carey's 16 as well. Let's do the same there. Why not? There's absolutely no reason to not put some emphasis onto their potential and their growth and send them out on loan in January, and you never know, we might have a couple of absolute ballers on our hands in 18 months' time. So we're going to head now towards that next game, which was West Ham away. Bring on the bubbles. It's time to go and burst them. Do drop the video a like if you're enjoying the save. Of course, I very much appreciate it. Please do keep that feedback coming with regards what you believe I should be doing tactically. If there's anything I should tweak here and there. And of course, the transfer suggestions continually coming in hot and fast. Thank you to those on the board behind me, by the way. Today we're saying thank you to Ben Giles, specifically to you, sir, for joining the Patreon. Thank you, mate. Very kind of you. Also to Rogue, and I can't remember who the third one was off the top of my head. It was... I pressed the wrong button on my app. The third person was... Vic Lindsay. Thank you, Vic. Appreciate it very much indeed. Do keep the comments coming in, chat, and comment section, and we'll be able to add you guys to the board over the course of the next few episodes. January not too far away. Time to spend that money in a minute, but for now, playing football. West Ham with a 4-2-3-1 and a decent team. They're one of the teams on the vote for this new save. Areola, Wan-Bissaka, Tadiba, Mavropanos and Emerson. The midfield three of Kudus, Jarrod Bowen and Carlos Soler is dangerous. Nicholas Füllkrug will be a battering ram up top. Edson Alvarez in the midfield alongside Guido Rodriguez will be pretty decent as well. First game being played with the new... Well done, Ches. With the new tactic. We'll see if Dwight McNeil at cam is indeed the one, as you guys have suggested he might well be. At least that's what Sean Dyche believes in real life. Pretty sure that shouldn't be a free kick. Now watch us go 1-0 down inside 3 minutes and me be very, very sad. Oh my God! I'm not sad, but my eyes were watering. That was nicely done. Counter-attack. Harrison, big switch. Get there, Jesper. Through the gap. No, not quite what I needed. Oh! Now I'm crying. Great header, Jarrod. Well up, lad. All right. Promising so far, offensively. And DI. Well, there's not much in terms of options, so I'll just have to go for goal. Didn't work. Well up, Iliman. Nice to see that he can win aerial challenges. Dwight McNeil. Bit reluctant to get forward there. Abdoulaye Doucouré is the man that has. It wasn't far away. It was worth a go. Doucouré does play slightly higher for Everton in real life than I'm utilising him here in this save. Although he has, with this new tactic, certainly gotten himself forward a bit more than we're used to seeing. Try and get this into Doucouré. And there's Dwight McNeil. He's just a little bit too deep for me, McNeil, at the minute in this role. Jimmy Garner struck very well indeed. I'm being forced to rely on shots from distance at the minute. Haven't been able to get in behind that West Ham backline thus far. It's going to be 0-0 at half-time here, unless I can get Ndiaye played in here, and now Dwight McNeil does get forward. He's just not... Yeah, Dwight McNeil is on the wrong role, I think. Because he's just not committing to forward runs, and I really want him to actually push forward. So I'm going to change him from attacking midfielder to shadow striker, I think. Or playmaker. Playmaker's not working for him. He's not getting forward enough. We'll back to Guido Rodriguez, Carlos Soler. Here's Jarrod Bowen. He's fine on his right. It's on his left that it's an issue. Good save, Pickford. Kudus with the first meaningful shot for West Ham, other than the free kick that hit the bar earlier. And that in front of Dwight McNeil. He's got Doucouré with him. You're in trouble. If the referee stopped it like that, with play continuing in my favour, it has to be a red. It is. Guido Rodriguez. No, sorry. Oh, it's the second yellow for Edson Alvarez. That's why the referee stopped it. It may well have been Edson Alvarez earlier that put the challenge in that had advantage played, but we didn't actually see the free kick given because we continued with play. But the referee has pulled it back this time. Lopetegui's furious. Referee has pulled it back this time because it was a red card, second yellow challenge. West Ham down to 10. Missing that extra man centrally might now really free up Dwight McNeil to pull the strings. And Abdoulaye Doucouré will have even more freedom to get forward and push on. Looking for Ndiaye here. First touch round the defender. Iliman Ndiaye. Win this. It's McNeil on his left. Blocked shot central against West Ham so far. Harrison. Jimmy Garner. Jesper's out there. Oh, see you, lad. Dwight McNeil. Goal! Ole! Dwight McNeil in the cam roll. Bags us a 1-0 lead. Yeah, look. Here we go. He strikes it. And yes, the defender does take it past the keeper, who probably would have saved it had the defender not intervened. Dwight McNeil's not first goal of the season, but first goal in his new role, and it's given us a 1-0 lead here. Mavropanos couldn't get out of the way of it. To be fair, purposefully tried to get in the way of it, and as a result, it's diverted it past his own keeper. Kudus is a bit tricky. Dealt with it, it's fine, don't panic. That's fine. But again, they're missing that extra man in the central area, and it's costing them. Mangala looking for Calvert-Lewin. Spin your man, Dominic. That's not a great spin, lads, to be honest. Calvert-Lewin's footwork, not amazing. That's why Ndiaye has been getting the nod, because he can be trusted in possession. There he is. And McNeil will float it looking for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Is it going to have the legs? Is he going to have the legs? Neither. Still waiting to see this one out. Jared Bowen inside. Put the pressure on, forcing them backwards. How long's added on? Just 2 minutes. Fulkrug gets there ahead of Branthwaite, who just straight up missed the ball there, weirdly. Jimmy Garner will try and put a foot in. Try again. Someone needs to put a foot in. Fulkrug's going all the way. Dear me, that was a little bit heart-fluttering for a moment. I thought, hello, he's going to take it around everyone. He didn't. We win by a goal to nil away from home, and Dwight McNeil, in his new role, is a match winner for us for the first time. Happy? Oh, I accidentally skipped the thingy there. That's annoying. So, I'll show you Brentford's lineup this way instead. They're Mark Flecken in goal, Hickey, me, Vandenberg and Rico Henry, Keenlos Potter, Matthias Jensen, Vitaly Janelt and Kevin Scherder, and then Johan Wisser and Brian and Burmo up top. They've got options on the bench that are alright, but Brentford are 19th in the league right now. 19th. Not where you expect Brentford to be. And hopefully they won't score within a minute like they have been recently, IRL. Well, they can't because I've got the bleeding football, so there goes any chance of that. Sorry, Brentford. Remarkable run of scoring super early on. They've been on IRL. Really, really surprising, but great to see, and long may it continue. Ndiaye can't quite get to that. It's going to fall to McNeil here. Play a quick 1-2. I needed slightly better footwork. Is it Scherder or Sharder? And Burmo. Tarkowski just using his physicality to ease and Burmo out of possession there. Challenge, lads. Jesper Lindstrom is hurt, but able to continue. Yeah, that one's definitely a foul. Oh, I didn't expect a red card, though. It was just late. It wasn't dirty at all. Right. Well, we've just done a West Ham. Only West Ham did it in the 50th odd minute, and we've just somehow managed to get someone sent off inside 10. Okay. Game plan going to have to change a little bit, because Abdoulaye Doucouré will need some support in there. It wasn't worthy of a red card, was it? I didn't think so. Doucouré nods that down. Dwight McNeil in his stride, and what a strike. I'll try and play on with Dwight McNeil still involved. But I might well... Oh, what a header cleared off the line. We might well have to make the change. Wisser trying to snap at his heels. He's just too quick. Not Willian Vitali. I need to see a replay of that. I thought Vitaly Mykolenko blocked his path there. Has that gone through his legs? Mykolenko dives in here and does really well, and the ball goes, well, somehow, it goes underneath his leg there. I think maybe even slightly through his leg. Indeed it does. Finds Lewis Potter. Good turn. And Wisser. I really found Wisser and Mbermo difficult to play against as a partnership up top. They've been so tricky on the ball, as you can see there with that turn. Jensen might try a shot from range here. Their footwork has just been so hard to deal with. Thankfully, on most occasions, I've been able to get a foot in. And to be fair, not to harp on about it, but I did get a foot in for their goal. Oh, Ndiaye. I've not really been able to get the best of Ndiaye as an out-and-out striker, if I'm honest, in the opening 2 games. Although, he hasn't had as much support in this one, to be fair. We'll give it We'll give it a couple of episodes before we make a definitive decision. Obviously, I want to give the formation and tactics that you guys wanted me to play a genuine, proper, full chance. But at the minute, Ndiaye isn't really feeling like a sole striker. Or rephrase, he's not feeling like a sole striker that I can get the most out of. Although, passes like that need to find him if he's to stand a chance. Free kick for Brentford. 89th into the 90th minute here. Oh, it's good footwork from Wisse. He's got support from De Silva. I don't really know why he hasn't shot there. Nice tackle. Work it inside to then go outside. And it kind of needs to happen now, really. 3 minutes added on here. Ndiaye rides the challenge. Has the support. But now that support doesn't have much support. Ndiaye. Oh, it's not quite going to reach him. Get it forward quickly. There's still time. Oh, no. Dead pass. Time's gone. Game's gone. That is a defeat at home against 19th place Brentford. Not having the extra man, I don't feel actually made that much impact on our overall play, genuinely. I just couldn't find a way past their defensive line. Ndiaye is not excelling as a sole striker at the minute. We weren't obviously helped by having only 10 men, but I don't feel like I was massively hindered. And they wouldn't have gotten their goal if the collision system works properly. I didn't feel that under threat. So, that's a it is what it is kind of game. And unfortunately, we had to have to head into the next one against Manchester United on the back of defeat rather than another victory. We're still 9th in the table though, but we will have to make do without James Garner for the next game. My former club line up with a 4-2-3-1. Andrea Nana in goal. Shaw, Martinez, Yoro and Dallo. Mainu and Ugarte. Garnacho, Fernandez and Anthony with Rasmus Højlund up top. Similar enough to the sort of side that I was playing as Manchester United boss, but a couple of key differences. Anthony back to Bruno. Quickly to Garnacho here. Lovely footwork where Liam Mongala is filling in for the suspended James Garner against his former club. Oh, through the legs again. This time in a realistic fashion. And the man that I sold when I was in charge at Old Trafford has given them a 1-0 lead here. Tried to step in and intercept this. Oh. And as he's moved his legs and parted them, it's gone through the middle. That's unlucky. Dallo. Gimme. Not gimme. Anthony's in behind Mikalenko. He's done really well. Found Rasmus. Don't let him on his left. Bruno. Don't let him on his right. Good block by Mongala. Still it falls to Rasmus. And Garnacho tackled. Oh! Cheeky finish, but should he have had the ball in the first place? Manchester United lead by 2-0 at Old Trafford. Alejandro Garnacho slots it under the keeper. I want it back there and it fell back to them. I want it back there and it fell back to them. That time I feel a little bit hard done by. Oh well, it's a nice finish. Beautifully slotted. Not a great return to Old Trafford for me. Great ball to Garnacho. And here's Rasmus and he's got Anthony running around him. It's 3-0 United. Oh my God. This is not what I wanted to happen on my return. Oh, sorry, Anthony. I'm doing this, mate. Not that. 3-0 in 24 minutes. Send help. How's Anthony outmuscled Decore multiple times there? Højlund's in. Good block. No, get up! Bloody hell, Pickers. Bruno. Oh, the footwork. Anthony. Bruno. Oh, the ball roll. Oh, no! Turns out the only thing that's hopeless about today is my performance at Old Trafford. No. Anthony. Oh, through the legs. What is it with the nutmegs today? Apparently, every pass they play in a dangerous area has to go through one of my defenders' legs for some reason. Garnacho. Back to Lenny Yoro. Lenny Yoro, for Christ's sake. Get out. That was not a very good clearance, but all right. Short corner, Man United. Anthony. Well in. Oh, I thought that's... Really? Oh, God. Well, our biggest defeat of the season is coming at Old Trafford. I tried to just nod that back to a teammate, and he's headed it straight to Garnacho. That's gone well, hasn't it? And now Dwight McNeil's injured. Even better, mate. Okay, cool. Mongala. Just a consolation goal would be nice. Just one. Good. Thank you. Dominic Calvert-Lewin buries the ball in the back of the net. It's 5-1. It's not the worst day ever. It's just very close to it. How's that just rebounded there? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, you're going to give a pen. I'm just trying to block the shot. Oh, send me home. I just tried to slide and block the shot. And he's landed on top of me after he's taken it. Bruno Fernandes from the spot. Straight down the bloody middle. 6-1. It is the worst day ever. Out wide to Jack Harrison. Looking for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Finding Dominic Calvert-Lewin, whose header goes wide. What? A noticeable improvement in forward play with DCL as the lone striker. I have to be honest. This is the way that Everton play IRL, supposedly with a 4-4-1-1, with Dwight McNeil central and Ndiaye up top. It's just not necessarily getting the best out of Ndiaye. I'm going to give it another episode. Not going to just give up on it yet. We obviously got the win in the first game. But I do feel, even already, that I've seen more out of the front man here since that substitution than we've seen all day from Iliman Ndiaye. We've gone from having a really, really, really good striker to rendering him inert and useless. We've seen better play from other players, but it has kind of ruined Ndiaye off, which wasn't the intention, obviously. I'm going to lose by 6-1 here at Old Trafford. He's Eric 10 bloody happy now, isn't he? Serves me right for calling him Eric 10 hopeless, I suppose. Eric 10 hecstatic. Bruno Fernandes. Garnacho. It will not be 7. If it was 7, maybe I should have retired. Game over! Eric 6 Haag. 6-1. Good. Dwight McNeil has broken his elbow in that game and is going to be out for 2 months. As if the result wasn't bad enough, there's the kicker. Oh my lord. Right, okay. Well, we're going to have to deal with that, aren't we? James Garner's back. Dwight McNeil is now gone. I guess it means Ndiaye can go into the cam role and Dominic Calvert-Lewin can come back into the starting lineup. It's a manageable scenario, but not exactly what we were anticipating. Oh, Dwight, we just changed everything to get the best out of you, and now you're not going to be here to play. Playmaker for Harrison Armstrong. Oh, good. Well, we're still 10th. We've lost 4 games now. I've doubled my loss tally in today's episode alone, which is not ideal. Still in the top half, though, but still only 4 points away from 17th and only 6 points above the relegation zone. So it's not safe yet. That said, we're only 6 points away from 6th. So I guess that's slap bang mid-bloody table then, isn't it, really? That'll do us for today. Hopefully things will go better for us tomorrow. But December is A, a very busy month, and B, a month that has a lot of particularly difficult tests in it. Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea and Manchester City. I hope we don't lose any of those by 6-1, but I think the result might still be one-sided. I'll try my best. I'll see you tomorrow.